Hello, everybody. So today I'm here to tell you something very interesting. I just won $1 million. I mean, like I'm so freaking happy. I just won $1 million, and a lot of good things have been happening to me. Like one, I found the love of my life. I have a perfect life. I just got a big job. I didn't need even the lottery just to speak. Like I was just like, what is God doing in my life? I've got this massive house that I just bought like a few years ago, and God has been good to me. Uh, I've got a beautiful family. We got great kids, and so I just thought I need to share with the world because I mean, like, I drive an amazing car. Like, my life right now is, so to speak, like, I'm just so happy. You see, you understand? Like, it's nothing I can do about it. Stop. That is what you get today from social media, okay? Everybody is screaming about how fantastic their lives are. I want to call you to something that is more serious, and that's why I have this solemn face as I speak to you today. You see, in today's world, we are still stuck in our childhood. People do not understand this, but we are stuck in our childhood. Do you remember the days when some of you, maybe some of you don't know, but it happens in different levels. So you would find a kid in primary school or in secondary school or whatever, and they will pick on some kids and they'll say, you know what, like when they're kids, especially when they're small kids, that's when they do this. That's because they learn when they're kids. So they're like, oh, you know what, my dad has a big truck. He has a big car, and he's coming and bringing us presents, taking us to wherever. And this kid is telling that to a kid who actually never had food, all right, or maybe doesn't have shoes, or whatever it is. They are limited in a certain way, and so the other kid has to raise to the challenge and say, you know what? Forget about your father's car. My dad has a truck. He has a bus. He has a train. He has whatever, and so we are trained to always be in a competitive mode to prove that we are worth something. Okay. Now, today I want to be very brief, and I'm going to be giving you a series of videos to discuss this matter because I think it's very important. There's a reason why a channel like this, which has important stuff, does not have people sharing this stuff. There's a reason why it's not like a rock, it's not like rocking because of its content. Because today's world, we live in a world where we've got a lot of fake lives going on. You understand me? You've got a lot of fake lives going on. And you probably can point out something fake about your life. You feel me? So, what I'm trying to say is this. We have a big issue. And the issue on the table, the elephant in the room, is called mental health. All right? So now we took our battles from where we were, from when we were kids, and we brought them to the social media. So you're living your life out there, watching social media, okay? Getting beat and trying to prove that your father has a big truck. Trying to prove that your father has a big truck. What do I mean by that? You're trying to reflect. You're trying to fight back. You're trying to live a lie. You're trying to express a perfection that you aspire to have about your life. Okay? So your kids' birthday now is the biggest thing. Okay? So we stop the whole world. You're not gonna think about sorry, you're not gonna think about doing anything for yourself. Now it's about your kids' birthday. It's a massive thing, it's a massive blessing, and you're screaming out there. And what you don't know is there's someone who's somewhere struggling with a problem. And all you're doing is that you are making their situation worse. It's someone who is struggling with mental health, someone who is struggling with self-esteem problem, okay, which we all do. But by screaming out there carelessly, without a care, you are making their situation worse. And you don't realize that you have a problem, that the fights you've been watching or you've been engaging yourself by going to social media, by listening to stupid news, the fights you've been engaging by supporting your political candidate, by supporting your pastor or whoever it is that you think needs to be in a contest with the world. Okay, those fights you've been engaging with have hurt you. They've caused you mental problems. Like the small child now, you're coming out with your blows, right? You were trying to fight back. But you see, when you have a problem, you don't try to take a fake medicine. You try to fix your problem. So here is the thing, and here is the kicker. I'm just gonna tell you today, straight up, I'm not gonna waste your time, I'm not gonna waste my time, because I'm gonna be talking more about this subject in depth. And I'm going to be addressing the issue of unemployment. I'm going to be talking about the issue of people freezing. I'm going to be talking about how you should leave high school, all right, and start owning your life. But for now, I'm just going to tell you one thing. Start spending your time with yourself. I know you're waiting for me to tell you, oh, choose your friends carefully or do this. No. I'm just going to tell you, start spending your time with yourself and get out of social media. Look for channels that can build you up. Listen to them, follow them, all right? Heal yourself. And we'll be talking more about this. But for now, I'm telling you, and I'm calling you, and I'm telling you, share this with your friends. Share this with people you care about. Get out of social media. Stop wasting your time in small fights. Stop trying to prove a point, okay? And stop thinking about what people are doing. Start minding your own business, okay? So I'll be giving you a series of things. I'm going to give you a lot of things to motivate you to continue walking the path that you will choose. But for now, stop it. Till next time, those are just my thoughts, and I'm going to be giving you more. Share this with your friends, share this with your family, and if you really care, share this with the world. Goodbye.